Welcome right back here to Bryant University, as we have obviously the high school elite all-stars coming onto the field, as Ted Spencer will be rejoining us in just a moment here. This has been a fabulous day of all-star lacrosse, as Ted will be back up here momentarily as the elite teams will take the field here in just a moment. You have the elite blue and the elite white. Both teams right now just going through some of their preparations. Good look at the white squad across the way. This white elite team made up from players from North Carolina, New York, Calgary, Alberta, Connecticut, Oregon, Virginia, Georgia, Maryland, Florida. So well represented from around the country. And the blue elite team, players from Massachusetts and Connecticut and New York and all over. As Ted Spencer rejoins us here.
A couple things about the officials out there tonight, Don. Tommy Gagnon, great, All-American attackman at Brown. Dennis Dobbin, coach at Moses Brown, and over the years have just been great contributors to the game. Both local Providence people. Great people, and out there now giving back to the sport and stripes. So I'd like to give a shout out to my Scorpions crew out in California before we get started here, Northern California champions, and my good friend and fellow coach Rob Bonham will be here next week. We're coaching a Northern California U15 national team, which is going down to Florida, and they'll all be attending next week here, which is really phenomenal group of kids from Northern California, a couple kids from Seattle actually, two of the best players from there. So looking forward to having those guys here and getting started here tonight with this elite game. Don, I was just in the locker room with these guys, getting them ready to go, and just the size of these guys, it's unbelievable. So we got some really good looking guys here, very excited about it. Bunch of real notable Canadian kids out here as well. I don't know if you've noticed by looking at the roster, but that have had a phenomenal job, by the way. Have done a phenomenal job this week. And again, we started off talking about some kids in the other game because we got a little mixed up there with the rosters. But
so they just get a little extra face time.
Yeah,
that's all,
they do.
Right?
We mentioned Liam Brennan out there tonight from South Huntington, New York. Walt Whitman High School, attackman, and just really great young player, really quick attackman. But we're going to see some big kids out here tonight. We got kids from Deerfield Academy, the Canterbury School, Walt Whitman, and on and on and on. So I look forward to seeing some great talent from around the country and from Canada here tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be terrific as they're just about ready to get going. The white will defend down to our right here in the first half, and the blue down to our left. John Young will be the goalkeeper for the blue team.
Hey, look at some of the size of these defenders out there. Number 22, Eric Schweitzer from Babylon. Look at the size of him. Great-looking defenseman. Really good-looking kids out here.
Tucker Gilman from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, will be the starting goalkeeper for the white elite all-star team as we're ready for the opening face-off. Yeah,
notable tonight that you guys will notice down there in the an attack down in the blue team down there. Connor Wilson from Calgary. Boy, this kid's been phenomenal this week. Lefty, can use his right hand, great finisher, playmaker. Really enjoyed watching this guy play.
He's got great size also at 6'1", 175. These are the Junior Elite All-Stars, and they're just underway, and blue in possession early on. The liquor of Apex, North Carolina had a quick touch. White will take it on the quick turnover, and they're going to try to work it out of their defensive half with a long pass. It was over the head of Noah Rack from Norwich, Connecticut. That's a free ball in the middle of the field. Blue able to hunt it down. That's Friga from Westfield, New Jersey, 6'2", 185.
You start seeing the sizes in weights a lot higher here now from the last game. Although those kids look great, just a sort of a bigger, stronger, faster athlete. Ball control is not quite as good as it was with the varsity group, but maybe these guys are just off to a rocky start. This guy just down, number 6, another Canadian who's had a great week on the white team. Sean Tyrell, again, a Calgary kid, Alberta. Small but very nifty. Got great vision, as we were talking about.
Tyrell couldn't catch that pass. It was a little high and out of his reach, deflected off the top of his lacrosse stick, and the Blue will get it back here.
As my Hall of Fame coach, Dick Garber, God rest his soul, from UMass, used to say, a taller guy would have had it.
This is John Young, the goalkeeper, will play it out to the left side, and the Blue trying to mount their attack off that far side. That's Gabe Anderson.
It's going to the goal.
All the way, and a quick shot score.
How do you like that? First goal of the game, scored by a defender there. Great speed. Took advantage. Nobody picked him up. That's a good start. Trying to get the number on him.
Number 17, Gabe Anderson. Yep. 5'11", 185.
Minnesota.
Yep, Minnesota guy. They don't only play hockey there in Minnesota. They play the game of lacrosse.
Yeah, now, I don't know if I say this high school right, but he goes to Benilde St. Margaret's in Minnesota. He's from Minnetrista, Minnesota. I hope I have that right as well, but it's great to see Minnesota represented out here and start the game off.
And there's some physical play as the white team tried to respond quickly, and I'll tell you, that was John Jackson from Hood River, Oregon. That got racked up pretty good.
Number 7 with the ball coming down.
Concordia. He is rudely hit there. Looks like the Blue has some speed on their side. They have the 1-0 lead.
I don't know about these defensemen. There's some big boys out there laying some lumber. It's great.
Kobe Liquor played it around. Blue team trying to work the perimeter right now with a 1-0 advantage. Concordia again. He's out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Played it off to Maros of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's 5'11", 150 from Shady Side Academy. That's an interesting name, Shady Side Academy.
Shady Side's always had a good team out there in Pennsylvania. It's always been one of the better programs in that area of the Pittsburgh area.
White team trying to get something going. Kashuk had it from Charlottesville, Virginia. Played it back behind the goal, and
second turnover they've had coming through X. They got to get it together here.
It was Joshua Adams that was trying to get a hold of that one. Maybe they need a taller guy back there. Concordia in possession, races through midfield. Blue team did a nice job to stay onside. That's what amazes me the most when you see these all-stars getting together. They haven't played in this atmosphere together as a team ever, yet you see very few offsides. Really have an understanding of their positions on the field.
Wow, good quick move there.
That's Connor Donahue from Groton, Massachusetts. He did get knocked down as a sidearm shot, trying to sling it home, and that went wide. That'd have been,
White recovers.
Yep. Ickenberry out of Andover, Massachusetts, I think, with a chance from Andover High School, my old neck of the woods. Boy, back in the 70s, in the Andover, Mass area, Merrimack Valley area of Massachusetts, I don't even think they knew what a lacrosse stick was other than Phillips Exeter Academy. White team trailing by 1. Rivera.
Oh,
nice goal. Boy, I tell you, Greg Rivera from New York, Station, New York, 5'7", 150, St. Anthony's High School.
Might be Huntington Station, St. Anthony's, yeah.
So Greg Rivera with a nice goal, ties it at 1. Crucial face-off. looking to take this draw for the blue squad. We'll try to pick up the number of the white face-off man. It's either Rack or Wilson. And it was no Rack. Got off to the illegal start, and the blue with it. Lecker is a speedy little guy, isn't he? Got quick feet. Ball comes back to him here. Seeing some great skill on both sides here, handling that ball right and left by these young men. Look a good spin. Look for that shooting angle. Who's shut down and double teamed. Defense too strong. It was Alex Keene did a nice job on him defensively.
Yeah, I really noticed the defense here. These guys are big, strong kids. Noticed them quite a bit. Really made an impact on this game.
Keene from Huntington, New York, and Walt Whitman High School. Good size at 5'10". Anything over 5'9" is big to me, Ted. Junior Elite All-Stars tied at 1 here in the first half, blue and white. It's DeLasho had a quick touch, wearing number 6 for the white, and they'll play it back behind to Joshua Adams. Adams trying to get a cut to the front of the goal, and the shot goes off the side of the goal. And blue awarded the ball because of some great hustle right there.
Yeah, it was a great hustle by the defender to beat out the attackman. The ball's going the other way.
Yeah, that was Gabe Anderson, the young man who had raced through the middle of the field and scored the game's first goal with that long stick.
Yeah, he's got some great speed, obviously.
Rouse able to play it ahead. This is Herdman from Cheshire, Connecticut. Pretty good lacrosse community. Usually have a pretty good high school team that competes well in the SCC and also makes noise at the CIAC level.
Absolutely. We've had a great program there for a while, Cheshire High School, and Rich Peluciano's headed that program for a lot of years. He's a great coach, great guy, and has done a great job with kids there just in general.
They have a pretty good youth program instilled too in the town of Cheshire.
As I remember, they have a pretty good football program there too.
Yeah,
so
they do.
A lot of tough kids, football, lacrosse types. And there's Connor Wilson again. Nice move there. Good save by the goalie.
Wilson out of Calgary. White team knotted up in a tie here with the blue. 1-1 here in the first half. Nice catch of that pass as the white will try to get something going offensively. That was Greer Wilson. And they turn it right back, however. Seen a lot of turnovers here in the first half. Herdman controlling out on the left side for Cheshire. They'll play it back behind the goal. That's Wilson. Looks like the Blues starting to find a little rhythm here, Ted. That was a nice move by Concordia.
That was a real good move right there, Don. You know, again, we want to, I don't know who's viewing on this particular broadcast, Don, but just want to, again, thank Bryant University for hosting Blue Chip 225 now in our 4th year here at Bryant, 15 years overall. Blue Chip 225's been in existence. And as we said before in the last broadcast, we got kids from 38 states around the country and 3 or 4 provinces of Canada this year, which is just tremendous. You see some really great Canadian players in this game. One just missed the ball right there, but he's had a great week, Connor Wilson. And as I said before, Don, we had kids from Australia and England last week, and we really just become not only national but now international, which is really terrific.
And being on this campus has to help. I mean, here at Bryant University, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Well, you know, Coach Pressler at Bryant has just, you know, brought a great, you know, presence to Bryant University. Just because of, you know, being one of the best coaches in this game and creating a program here that's done so well. The school buys into it. They have great facilities and are building around, you know, their great coach. And what a great spot. I mean, the facilities just get better and better all the time, and, you know, adding fields and indoor things. And, you know, new athletic facilities, and it's just amazing the transformation of this place.
How much emphasis during this camp do you put on the physical aspects of it all, from the standpoint of good workout routines and good eating habits and things like that?
Well, I think for athletes, all athletes, they have to, have a mentality that lends itself to, good behavior in terms of, good sleeping habits, good, eating and hydrating habits and things like that. Nutrition plays a big part in your recovery, but also if you're trying to physically get ahead, it plays a huge part in being successful doing so. So I think it's a huge part, and I think coaches and trainers spend an awful lot of time, Don, making sure the kids are doing the right things in those areas.
It's interesting you bring up sleep, because it is so important. It's
It is.
amazing how important sleep is.
Yeah, sleep and hydrating are two of the biggest things you can do. Replenishing, hydrating, eating, good balanced meals and things like that.
A 1-1 game here, if my scoring is correct. Here in the first half, this is the elite game, junior elite. And the blue team going at it again. Lorenzo had a chance off that right. Now they'll play it back. A liquor from the Apex High School in North Carolina, Apex, New York, North Carolina. That was a big rolling hit on the far side. That was a collision over there. Tell you what, you talk about eating habits. You spare no expense down in the cafeteria for these young men. I mean, they work up an appetite with all the games they play and the hours they put in. And I had a chance to eat down there a few times last year, Ted. It's terrific.
Yeah, no, they do an unbelievable job. They really
do.
I mean, the conference services and the dining services and the dormitories are air conditioned here. Everything is just so well done. It's just a great place for us to have a camp, and Blue Chip is very honored to be part of Bryant University.
White team in possession from behind the goal at the X. Let's see if they can get something going here to take the lead. We're down 1-0. We're able to come back and tie. Pretty goal by Greg Rivera. Anderson scored the goal for the blue. There's a good look, good pass out to DeLasho. The third, and he scores as he was knocked down, and the White takes the lead. From Tuckahoe, New York, and Fordham Prep.
We had a little attack change there. Liam Brennan's out there now. Mentioned his name a bunch of times. Number 2 in white. Got his Walt Whitman helmet on. He's ready to roll.
Another one of those crucial face-offs upcoming for the blue will be Del Bracco to take it from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. 5'8", 160. Try to pick up the number on the player in the white. That's John Jackson. His shot deflects wide.
It's a great hustle right there by Brennan, making sure he gets to the end line. So he attacks his man now.
Now Morrow, New Jersey native, played it out top. That's Wilson trying to spin, drive through the middle. An illegal push perhaps, and a ball back in the possession of the White on the push. Here in the first half, under the lights at Bryant University. So the way things are going, I would imagine you'll be right back here at Bryant next year, huh? The way things are going for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We really enjoy being here. We love the venue and how professional they are on campus all the way around. And of course, being here, and you may know we've had the Team USA trained here a couple years ago. We're getting ready for the 2010 gold medal games, which they won. We had the U19 USA team here training this past weekend. This has become a real featured place. They had the tryouts here for Team USA, obviously before the 2010 games the year before. So they've had a lot of great things here, and for obvious reasons, Don. I mean, and we love being here, and it's just a great location, great place to be in the Northeast in the summertime. And like I said, the location, the geographic location for parents to drop off kids and go to Boston or Newport or down to the casinos over there at down the way, Foxwoods and what's the other one?
The Mohegan Sun.
Mohegan
yeah,
Sun.
Absolutely.
Those are all close by. You got Mystic Seaport here. Within 45 minutes to an hour, you have all these great things to go to. So. The feedback we've had from parents is a great place to drop off their kids and go go to Newport or, go to Boston or down to the Cape. It's real easy access from here.
Great food, a sense of history, sunshine and beaches if you want it. I mean, you have it all in the summertime.
Yeah, Musqueamish is right down the road.
That's right.
Providence, Federal Hill, great restaurants. I mean, you really can't beat it.
So you can bring the whole family.
Yeah, you
send a youngster or two to the camp and you go enjoy. Well, they work their tail off here, enjoying themselves.
You do.
Understanding their lacrosse skills.
Yeah, staff like it too. Don, I mean, it's a good destination. A lot of fun things to do in between sessions if you're here for a couple sessions. Great places to go. Great goal there by number 2 in blue, Connor Fields. East Amherst, New York, up there near Buffalo. Williamsville North High School. Tackman, lefty. Nice goal right there. Got the yellow helmet out there. I believe that's
that ties the score 2 too. East Amherst, New York. So you even know where that place is, and that's up way up there.
It's up there.
It is.
My wife's from Buffalo, New York, so I've been there a lot, and it's out there, Western New York. But